Okay, we're doing it. My microphone's over here. So, today's video is about what it means to listen and what authority means. So I was having this ongoing conversation with a member of my family, and she was sending me some information to investigate about her point of view in politics. And I checked it out. I followed some of the links. One of the things was a Vox article by the editor Ezra Klein. And it was about how Sam Harris is racist, essentially. That's what he was saying. And so as a follow-up to that, Sam Harris had Ezra Klein on his podcast. And I listened to the whole thing. And I responded to my aunt about it, and I said, well, here are my critiques of their arguments and the problems that I find with their positions and with the discussion in general. And I sent her some material to check out. And she had been poisoned against this material by media that she consumed. She had been poisoned against it ahead of time. And so she went in with, I guess there's this concept of condemnation prior to investigation. Because of her belief, she was not able to listen. And so I thought that was interesting, and I talked to my mother, her sister, about it. And my mother, when I told her this, my mother accused me of not listening. She said something like, oh, you should have been born in my father's generation. They never listened to anyone either. Which, I don't know what she means by that. But I have to assume, in trying to rationally assume that she actually meant something by that she had observed, I started thinking about the different meanings of listen. And her meaning, I think it's like when someone says, when a parent says, you're not listening to me, it means you're not doing what I'm telling you to do, or you're not believing what I'm saying. So I think that this is an interesting thing, because it assumes a level of authority. To say, you're not listening to me, it means I am an authority and you're not believing me, but I'm an authority on the matter, and should therefore be given, priority in the conversation as knowing the truth. The other meaning of authority there is, I'm the authority and you're not doing what I'm telling you to do. So someone with some sort of dominion over you. And neither of those sound great, but I think that that's what she means, because I listen to everyone. I listen to everything, all the sides I can find. I listen to radical feminists. I listen to second wave feminists, third wave feminists. I listen to Marxist Leninists. I listen to Christian conservatives, radicals. I listen to far right and alt right. I listen to conspiracy theorists. I listen to scientists. I just find it fascinating what people's different points of view are and why they hold them. And so I listen. And that's why I hold the opinion that there is much more to be gained from listening than from prescribing action, prescribing what to do. And I think as soon as you step back and you listen to everything, what everyone is saying, the position of suspension becomes an obviously beneficial one to hold, and you can really see in the way when the media makes a headline that's just a statement of outrage about anything, they are trying to prevent you from thinking logically and rationally about whatever the subject is. And they're not trying to do that to misinform you. They're trying to do that because as soon as they've triggered that rage, you click on that link. You read that story. You're hooked. If they're peddling your brand of rage. And that's why you see it on all sides of the political spectrum. But I think just, opening up and listening to different arguments being articulated, people will tell you what it actually is that they mean, and you will be surprised. All right. So I don't want to, I don't think I need to add anything to that, but feel free to subscribe to my channel. If I make a video like this, I usually delete it, but I think I'm going to leave this one up so people can see it, because I feel like maybe I've managed to articulate some things that you may be thinking about also, and maybe you'll want to share this with somebody to help articulate some things to them. Feel free to comment below, leave a link to your channel if you're, leave a link to your channel if you have some similar content where you're just exploring ideas, and let me know what YouTube community you are a member of. Let me know about your circle and who your favorites are, so I can expose myself to some more new and fascinating ideas. I don't have any kind of a Patreon or anything like that. I would love to make videos and content all the time, but I'm also a musician and I also make art. If you want to check out my art, I'm Reed Posey Art on Instagram. So yeah, follow me on there for updates and paintings. As of right now, it is Monday, February 25, and for the next several days at least, I have a painting show up. So DM me if you're in Oakland, and I'll give you directions for that, or a tour of that. And maybe I'll make a video where I show some of my art and talk about that. And I have some links to music that I made and videos that I made uploaded on YouTube. So check that out. Follow me on Instagram if you enjoyed that. This is the part where I'm boring to try to stretch the video out to 10 minutes.